After every time he hurt me, he apologised. Although I knew the apology wasn't coming from deep down in his heart, I always gave him excuses for his actions. When I sit down and think about what he's done alone, his father used to treat him the exact same way he used to treat his mother, and used to treat me. So every time he hurts me, I refer back to what happened to him in his past. And despite all that, he shouldn't have become his dad, and I shouldn't have been a victim like his mother. I tried to defend myself, but I couldn't. He was so much stronger than me. All I did was mope and cry and think about how no one understood how I felt. I mean, how could they? And fight after fight, his anger increased in intensity, and his way of torturing me went way out of hand. I tried to get him off me, but he wouldn't leave. He wouldn't stop until he was tired. I used to scream. I used to shout praying, but no one could hear me, because every time I tried to scream, he'd covered my mouth, aiming to cover up for himself. And I was never able to give up on him because of how much I loved him. One day, I couldn't do it anymore. I was feeling so ill, and I thought I was feeling this way because of what he'd done to me the night before. I was sick for 2 days and realised it wasn't because of him. It had to be something else. I thought that I might be pregnant, so I did the pregnancy test, and it turns out I was pregnant. It was the worst period of my life. I didn't want my child to grow up in an abusive household. I didn't want my child to have a dim future. I ran to my parents to tell them what was going on in my life, to tell them my story. They knew nothing of what was going on. However, when I was pregnant, I had to tell them. Sadly, my parents blamed me for what was going on in my life. They told me that I was a disgrace for the family, and that I should marry him in order to cover up for what I'd done. So I did. I married him. Even after he knew I was pregnant, the torturing didn't stop. I still suffered a lot.